Hi friends, Lynn and Jamie McGonagill here. It's Thursday, June 19th, 2014. We're here on the North Rim, north of Washington D.C. The Washington D.C. metro area is where we are. And our assignment for the day is to facilitate a Lightworkers Healing Method session, a session of Angelically-Guided, multidimensional energy healing for soul purpose, with the subject being the greater good, the biosphere and the galaxy, and the symptom being that in the classes over the past several months, every single time we do life path work in the classes, every single student's life path has a big, huge void in it, a big black, scary hole right in front of them. That's a fascinating symptom. So our intention is to heal the root causes of that symptom and whatever it represents in such a way as to bring all of us into alignment with the soul plan for each of us as individuals, for us as the biosphere, and for us as the galaxy. Now we begin. The truth. You know what? That's what's missing. The big peppermint blast of truth, the fire hose of truth. Right. So a lot of beings who aren't in their right place are hiding from their right place because they don't want to deal with the truth of it, right?
Right.
Bring us all to our own right place. Me too, me too, me too. Bring us all to our own right place. Archangel Michael, you can use us as vessels to sort out the energy of the world, bringing everything on to its own right place. Archangel Michael, you can use this as vessels to sort out the energy of the galaxy, moving everything on to its own right place. Me too, me too. Me too, me too.
Me too, me too.
Me too, me too.
Me too.
Bring us all to our own right place. And suddenly I see the life paths with the big pits in front of them. All the life paths. Are any of us, after all, in our own right place?
No.
None of us, right? The other side of the pit is where we're all supposed to be, right?
Right.
None of us on this side of the pit, right?
Right.
Me too, me too, me too. Me too, me too, me too. Me too, me too, me too. So now let's start to work with the life path, the mystery of the big pit. It's making a joke. They're talking about like the Hardy Boys.
Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, yeah.
Yeah.
The mystery of the big pit. But it's clearly children, Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew. It's not Sherlock Holmes. These are children's books, children's mysteries. So what would that represent to you?
We are the children.
We are the children. This is not a difficult mystery to solve, right? This is not a difficult mystery. This isn't rocket science, right?
Right. The Scooby-Doo team could do this.
The Scooby-Doo, I don't know. Yes, I'm not real familiar with the Scooby-Doo team, but I'll take your word on that. Okay, so let's all of us, for the biosphere, reach in back of us and find our guide's hand, knowing that we're rotated on our life path for the biosphere and for the galaxy. Whoa! Being the galaxy. Whoa! Drawing the guide's hand in front of us is our perception, but of course what that means is with our own effort we're rotating. Let's just get a nice two-handed grip on our guide's hands for now. Okay. A nice two-handed grip. Do our guides love us?
Yes.
Are they ever tricking us?
No.
Are they only ever trying to get us to live our soul plan?
Yes.
Does our soul plan take us most directly from where we are to joy?
Yes.
Is our soul plan the best plan for our lives?
Yes.
If there was a better plan, would it be the plan?
Yes.
Is anyone ever sacrificed for the greater good?
No.
Is the plan always a win, 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 win?
Yes.
Okay. Let's just look in our guide's eyes. For us as the biosphere, for us as the galaxy, being the galaxy. Again, I have the sensation of being a globe and wearing a tutu of the galaxy. Now we just start to walk forward. Just eyes on our guide's eyes. Just eye contact. Don't look down. Don't look down. Just walking over like walking on air. Don't look down. Keep looking at the guides. Don't look down. kind of look up a little bit. It seems like the guides are taller or their eyes are higher. You have to look up a little bit. I hear the angels. There, wow! Made it to the other side. Now let's get a little bit of extra ground behind us so that we're not wavering on the edge of the pit. Ask what to do. Keep going, don't look back. So friends, here's what this could mean. Big changes are coming for us. We know that. We all know that. And we can have a choice of continuing to look forward, asking, what next? What next? How do I do this next? Now what's supposed to happen? And now what? And now what? Looking forward. Or we could turn around and look back at what used to be that is no more and get turned around on our path. Don't look back. Don't look back. Only look forward. They're singing again. There's a tendency, and certainly we share this tendency, we share this tendency of wishing to see the teeny little step that's right in front of us, and wanting to know what's going to happen. And that isn't what's most helpful to us right now. Still have the bug sensation.
So many bugs.
So let's work again with that symptom, right? The symptom of the bug. Ignoring a little annoyances. That's child's play, right?
Right.
Solving the little mystery. This is child's play, right?
Right.
We can do this. Oh boy, there's all the little excuses. Now I see bugs flying off, and they're the crazy excuses that we all make up. Who among us doesn't make up crazy excuses about why we can't do what's obviously exactly what needs to be done? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
How we all, in each moment, there's always something that the situation itself calls for,
mm-hmm.
right? And that little irritations cause us to not do it often. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's have the intention right now with our own efforts to clear away these little annoyances that people use as excuses to not deal with the fact, the unpleasant, inconvenient truth that there's a big pit right in front of them on their life path, right?
Right.
People in the higher level classes, people in the other classes as well, see it for themselves, right?
Right.
They see it structurally for themselves. Every single one of them, every single student in every class since February has seen a big pit right in front of them. Is that correct? Without exception, right?
Right.
Not a single student in any class doesn't have that big pit. What could that possibly mean? Right?
Right.
Trouble's ahead. Bing, bing, fire alarms going off, right?
Right.
And yet, is anyone acting like anything has changed whatsoever? Pulsar vortex. Get it bigger, get it thicker, get it ready. We don't know how long we have. Could be today, could be a week from today, could be 2 weeks from today, could be a month from today. Not much longer than that, though, right?
Right.
Right. We don't know how much time we have, because that's trying to look down, and the guides are saying, don't look down, right?
Right.
They're saying, just look at me, keep going, I'll tell you what to do, right direction, keep going. All we really need to know is, what am I supposed to do today, right? We can do that. That's easy. That's child's play, right? That's child's play. For our relationship with Source is up to us, right?
Right.
Source is there for all of us in every moment, right?
Right.
Our guides love us so much, right?
Right.
There's help for each of us, right?
Right.
We have to reach up and pull it down, right?
Yep.
We have to put some oomph into it, right?
Yep.
We have to do something to engage the grace. Do something to engage the grace. We can do it structurally with energy work to a certain extent, but for the most part, we have to do something in the world for real, not for pretend. Friends, do something to help the greater good. Help a stranger. Volunteer. There's so many people in need, and there are about to be a whole bunch more. in need. But you don't have to wait till tomorrow. Right now, today, there are people you can help. People are starving the world over. There are lots and lots and lots and lots of volunteer organizations, good causes. Go volunteer at a cause that you believe in. Do it today. You can do it. And if you don't have anything that comes to mind, then go volunteer at hospice. Friends, if you're listening to this, watching this, our working theory is that you're part of the 1,000,000, the 1 million souls who have come to Earth to trigger the awakening and to do it right now. So friends, we see that that work doesn't end with a nuclear disaster. In fact, the nuclear disaster is part of the process, possibly, and that our work is continuing on after that, if we do what it takes to survive. Now we remember that our souls have multiple bodies going on, right?
Right.
And you may remember a couple days ago when we all reached into the burlap bags, right, to find the puppy that was most vigorous for ourselves, right?
Right.
Each for our own soul. And we held it up as souls. This is the life that has the most chance of success, right?
Right.
And then we drew that down, and it changed from a puppy into a human life, right?
Right.
So friends, basically, there's a weed out coming for each of us from our own souls, right? Because there's not enough soul energy in any of the bodies to make them function effectively, right?
Right.
We've proven that, right?
Right.
Because nobody's stepping up, right?
Right.
That proves it. That proves it. So, we need this as souls. We need to choose our best life and live it. So friends, do something to be the best life. You're in competition with yourself, right?
Right.
Do something to be the best life. Do the scariest possible thing that you can think of that might make the biggest possible difference. Right?
Right.
And do it today. How much time do you think you have? That's what the guides say over and over again. Different guides to different people, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much time do you think you have? Opening up the Oneness Chakra that goes in the back of the head at the occipital lobe and comes out right about the nose. Expanding, expanding. Isn't it interesting that this significant and hugely important chakra is left out of the conversation of chakras? What's that about, huh? What's that about? You can't tell me that other spiritual teachers don't know about this. Why aren't they talking about it? It's a good question to ask, isn't it? Away the little irritations that are unimportant, that only hold us back, that don't matter, that distract us, in fact, from what does matter. How we can get all upset about things that don't matter at all, things that are unimportant, things that don't matter at all. And to just let them go, let them go, let them go into the vortex. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can let it go.